Misconduct charges dropped against 2 police officers.
Tasked with investigating the disappearance of a murdered woman, what a police tribunal ruled today. Good evening. Police were called in to search for 22-year-old Tess Richey back in November of 2017.
But it was her mother and friend who discovered her body 4 days later. The actions of officers were called into question with charges filed under the Police Services Act. And today, those charges were withdrawn. CTV's Beth McDonnell joins us live with more details. Beth.
Nathan, I spoke with Tess Richey's mother on the phone today. She is emotional and is having a hard day. She told me she's disappointed with the move to drop the charges because this was an opportunity to do something right. Strangled in a stairwell in 2017, Tess Richey's body was not found by police, but her mother, 4 days after her disappearance. Now, nearly 7 years later, a Toronto police tribunal has dropped the misconduct charges against Constable Alan McCullough and Michael Jones, both sent to look for the 22-year-old when she went missing.
There are a lot of mixed emotions given what happened today. I can tell you that. You know, at the outset, nothing can make up for the loss that the Richey family suffered.
Mike Smitchuk is the Richey family lawyer.
I think part of the family is happy that this has been resolved and that the officers have accepted responsibility to an extent. On the other hand, you know, the view is restorative justice. It can't restore anything. And I mean, one of the officers didn't even show up today.
Tribunal documents say 3 days before Richey's remains were discovered, the constables responded to a call for a missing person just 40 meters from the stairwell. The allegation, they failed to thoroughly search for Richey. But at the hearing downtown, prosecutors said the case had been resolved with a restorative approach and there has been no finding of professional misconduct. The constable's lawyers said they would participate in further training on missing persons cases and forfeit 40 hours of pay. In a statement to CTV, police say the service consulted with the Richey family throughout the process. The subject officers have taken full responsibility for their actions and are committed to contributing positively to the service's ongoing development, it read. As part of their accountability, the officers will engage directly with recruits, sharing their experience and the critical lessons learned from this case to better prepare future officers and strengthen the organization as a whole. Before being killed, Richey was out in the Church and Wellesley area when she met 21-year-old Kalen Schlater outside a bar. He was found guilty of first-degree murder and is serving a life sentence. Smitchuk says the search for justice is not over and there is an unresolved civil suit against police and several other parties.
There's a lot of fight in this Richey family. This was a family that deeply cared for Tess, and I think that they want more answers. They want more accountability. And again, they want to create awareness. So all the things that went wrong in this particular circumstance, that it doesn't happen again.
At the tribunal, one of the constable's lawyers said it happened due to systemic failures in the way missing person cases used to be handled, and police have made enormous improvements to ensure what happened in Richey's case doesn't happen again. Richey's mother told me she wasn't properly consulted and is not happy with today's result at all. She says she believes the constables got off the hook. Reporting live at Toronto Police Headquarters, I'm Beth McDonnell.